On today's episode, I talked to Thomas Gerrie, winemaker at Thomas Gerrie Wines and assistant winemaker at Christum Vineyards in the Willamette Valley of Oregon.
I'm Tom Gerrie of Thomas Gerrie Wines, also assistant winemaker at Christum Vineyards. I grew up in the Oregon wine industry. My folks purchased Christum and started Christum in 1992, and I remember tying Pinot Gris vines here behind us to bamboo rods when I was 10 years old when we first started. So I've been picking our winemaker Steve Dorner's brain for the last 20 years, and I started here in August of '07, and it's been the experience of a lifetime being able to work side by side with Steve. And so in 2008 I started my own project. I started my own little company. A winemaker from Ribbon Ridge told me, well, if you're really proud of what you're doing, put your name on it. And so that's where, I just went for it with Thomas Gerrie Wines. Started with just a couple of barrels in 2008. And this is my first commercial release. This is the 2009. And for me, the style is made in a similar way to Christum. There's actually a little bit more whole cluster. So this is 100% whole bunch. Native yeast, unfined, unfiltered. There are some slight differences to the Christum wines. Spends a little bit more time on its lees and barrel. Spends closer to 20 months instead of 18 for single vineyard Christum wines. The goal is hopefully to gain some length and complexity from the whole clusters, the extra time in barrel, and hopefully you would find it to be a delicate wine. Hopefully you'd find it to be a wine that would pair well with a number of dishes. '09 was a little bit of a warmer year. It still is showing a little bit of delicate tannin to me, even though in a little bit of a concentrated vintage. It's a small project. I made about 4,000 bottles in 2009. 2010 yields much lower, so probably around 2,800 bottles in 2010. So it's a small project. My focus is Christum. But this is certainly my heart. This is my passion is wine. I'm in love with this business. The goal, I think, would be hopefully to do some single vineyard wines in the future, and keep it a small project, something that I can keep my nose in every barrel every day. Hopefully, it's a project that will slowly grow over time. But I'm extremely happy as the assistant winemaker at Christum, and I hope I'm there a long time, probably the rest of my life, no doubt. Hopefully it's a project that I hang on to for a long time.